My friends, good evening. How's it going, guys? This is the Sober Living channel. My name's Kai. Today's day 330 of my journey to sobriety. Thank you for joining me tonight. So, what I like to do here on this channel is talk about my journey from being an alcoholic to where I am now, which is a sober, happy human being. And I want to pass that on to you guys. I want to inspire you and show you that no matter how far down you get, you can always get back up. There's definitely always hope. So today I want to talk about the drinking binge that nearly killed me. So basically, there are lots of different kinds of alcoholics. There's different ways that people drink. Some people are an alcoholic and they just need to have a beer at dinner, just one, and they're completely fine, There's different kinds of alcoholic. The kind of alcoholic I was I was a binge blackout drinker. So, basically when I started drinking, I couldn't stop until I passed out. So even if I cracked a beer at, let's say, 9:30 in the morning, I would probably be passed out by like 3:30 in the afternoon because I would just be drinking the whole time, So that's the kind of drinker that I was. I was a blackout binge drinker. And basically my binge lasted for 10 years, It's crazy to think about, but I can't reiterate how much of the last 10 years I have been intoxicated for. It's absolutely astonishing, The way that my first binge started, actually, was I got out of the hospital from my cancer treatment, and that summer it was the first time that I was physically able to go out and do something again. My friends at the time, we all planned this big camping trip, right? And we went on this camping trip, and to celebrate, everybody bought me some German beers, and I brought my own beer. I brought like a case. We were only going for 2 days, I think, and I brought a 2-4, and at that time I wasn't even really a drinker. I would drink when you go camping, but I wasn't really a drinker. But I remember that trip, and I remember getting there, getting out of the car, and just starting to drink, And for some reason or another, I just couldn't stop drinking. Like it was like something that I've never experienced before. It just flipped a light switch in my brain, and I couldn't stop drinking. And I remember that the trip was a lot of fun, but I kept making stupid mistakes. And there was one point where we were swimming. We were at like a big watering hole, and I jumped off of the rock, and the rock cut my foot open, and I was trying to get out of the water, and I needed help, but I wouldn't accept the help. I don't know why. I was just loaded, and I thought maybe I'm being a big man or something. I don't remember why, but I remember lying in the water, just on the rock, kind of like this, like completely defeated, and I remember neglecting my girlfriend at the time the entire trip. I remember just horrible things, but the thing is, I loved the drinking part of it, and I was making really good money at the time. So when I got home, I looked at my fridge, and I said, like, I can just drink here. Because I had never drank at home before. Like, I really wasn't a big drinker. I used to, I smoked weed back then, that was my big thing. When I was a teenager, I smoked pot, and my friends drank. Either way. I drank 2, it wasn't a big deal. Not as much. What I'm trying to say was it was completely new to me. So I ended up filling my fridge with like 2 cases of beer, and then it just never stopped. And I'm telling you, from the first time of my binge to about 3 months later, I was at the point where I had to get up in the middle of the night and chug back a beer. It was that quick. It got to the point where before I went into work at 9 or 10 a.m., I had to drink like 5 or 6 beers, you know, and then on my half an hour lunch break, I would run home, because I worked right across the street, and I'd run home and I'd drink like 3 or 4 beers, and I'd run back, you know, and it was so obvious. But basically, that's my short story. You know, I don't want to keep you guys for too long. I just wanted to tell you that that is how my drinking began. So I went out on a camping trip. I indulged way too much on this camping trip, and then a switch flipped, and I just couldn't stop, you know, and I managed to go from a successful young man with my own apartment, a loving girlfriend, a great job, and I worked for like my best friend. I went from all of that to passing out on the street maybe 6 months later, maybe that summer, you know. So it was quick. And then after that, I went to rehab the first time, and then when I got out of rehab the first time, I immediately relapsed, and then I had another just non-stop drinking. I can't believe that I managed to accomplish anything in those years, but I'm alive now, and that that makes me happy. So either way, that's my story of how I got started with my drinking, you know. So I don't know if it's a true thing, because again, I'm not a doctor, but I don't know if there's like an amount that you can drink that like flips a switch or anything. But to me, that trip and just exacerbating myself the entire time, I just couldn't stop. And it lasted for 10 years. You know, it lasted until 10 years. My sober date, by the way, if you guys are wondering, is October 5th, 2021. So, things are going good. I also want to tell you guys that we are almost close to 100 subscribers, so I think that I'm going to do maybe a Q&A, answer some questions for you guys. I know that I've gotten quite a few emails. I really appreciate you guys reaching out to me. That's awesome. That's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to get huge on YouTube. I'm not here to be the next YouTube star. All I want to do is help a group of people, and that's about it, really. So if you feel like you need help, reach out to me. I'll personally help you. I'm always looking at my emails. I'll get back to you right away. And with the 25 subscriber giveaway, we're doing that later on today. This video is being posted really early in the morning in my time. But later on today, I will do a live, I guess, to show who won. I've never done a giveaway, so I don't know how to do it properly. Either way, God bless you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out my channel. A lot of you guys aren't subscribed. If you'd like to help me out, and if you'd like to help build the channel, so subscribing would definitely help me out a lot. Thanks for liking my videos, and again, my email's open. If there's anything I can do for you guys, please let me know. And I'll have some more stories for you. I want to bring some more positivity to the channel. I know that I had a fight video that went up, and I had a sad video that went up. I want to be more positive now, so I'm going to tell you guys a story of a wonderful woman that I met while I was in rehab. and she also successfully has managed to stay sober, and she's a nurse, and she's got kids, and she got her life back too. So I'm going to tell you guys about her next time. Other than that, have a great night. I hope you guys are safe. Please be safe. Wherever you are in the whole wide world. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks again for watching the Sober Living channel. Bye, guys.